Hi, Fruity Cuties, what's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and today I'm going to show you some of my absolute favorite books. I have a lot. I'm a big reader. I love audiobooks, I love reading books, and I absolutely love to read, and so I have a lot of favorite books. These are just a few, but I'm going to show you some more as well. But I got a request to show some of my favorite books. Okay. So first of all, the first book that I really read, it is here, but there's other ones too. I just realized I have so many books. But the first book that I read in 2011 to help me go raw was this book. It's called Nature's First Law, The Raw Food Diet. And this book, yes, there's 3 naked men on the cover. None of them are raw anymore. I'm sure that is David Wolf up there. Fucking naked. Why are they naked? Why is the raw food community full of so many weirdos? I don't know. But this is a phenomenal book. Haven't read it in a while, but over 10 years. Probably should look at it again. It's phenomenal. Highly recommend it. Every single chapter ends with cooked food is poison. And yes, I do know that this book was plagiarized word for word. It's great information either way. But you see at the end of every chapter, cooked food is poison. So I was like, shit, what? Huh? What the fuck? I've been eating cooked food for 26 years. How come nobody told me this? So that's a great book to start with for sure. I'm really big into nutrition. I'm really big into health, as you know, as you are too, but I'm also really big into mindset. I think mental toughness is the second most important aspect when it comes to health. Of course, nutrition is important to take care of, but mental toughness and mindset is going to help you out a lot. So therefore, I would highly recommend the second book you definitely have to read is Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And let me know below your favorite books. I'd love to know your top 3 favorite books. So these 2, highly recommend. Another book, all of these books, I really recommend you read every single one of them. Another book that changed my life and I would highly recommend is The World Peace Diet by Dr. Will Tuttle, who I'm really happy to call a friend now. And he will be at the Woodstock Fruit Festival 2026. And I'm really excited because he was there last year and I love him and I love hearing him speak. And I've interviewed him a few times and he is just amazing. And in this book, I just learned a lot from him. And I also learned, just something I never ever thought about. Okay, look at this. We cannot sow seeds of slavery and cruelty and reap the fruit of freedom and health. Okay. IG1, growth hormone, casein, estrogen, soporic hormones, lactase, pus, bacteria, parasites. Okay. And all these things are in milk. Antibiotics, tranquilizers, feeds high in pesticide residues, all these. There's so much in this book to learn about when it comes to eating meat and dairy. But the number one thing that I learned from this book is actually I started feeling really, really bad for people that work at the slaughterhouses because it's the number one profession with the highest rate of suicide. Okay? The World Peace Diet. It's a very important book to read if you're vegan or not. Please read this book. Okay, next. Oh man, I love these books so much. I don't know which one to show next. Next, I'm going to highly recommend you go with the Return to the Brain of Eden. Okay? Return to the Brain of Eden really helped me. I had a copy where everything was highlighted and it was just really like marked up. And then I gave it to somebody. They never returned it. You know who you are. I love this book so much. It really helped me understand how fruit is our species-specific food. Highly recommend it. Okay, next we're gonna go with you got to read this book, man. All of these are classics and incredible. This one will change your life. All of these books will change your life. You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Oh my God! A photo of me and my family came out. Oh God. Well, that was my mom and my sister and me. That was my family that are no longer here. I was not expecting to show this on camera. But yeah, that was baby Jeanette. This was actually when we were in foster care and we were just like visiting my mom for the weekend. Look how beautiful my mom was. Look how beautiful. And there's my sister and me with my resting bitch face. Why was I such an angry kid? Oh God. But anyway, my mom's so beautiful. Yeah. Anyway, okay. And there's me and my sister. Yep. Aww. What am I wearing? I can't do it. Anyway, okay. That was interesting. Why is that in there? So, You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. This book taught me so much. Placebo is real, y'all. And it's not just the diet. It's not just the diet. Oh my God, I see another photo. There are so many photos in here. Look at that. That's me and my sister and my grandpa. Why am I standing in front of my sister like that? A true Aries. Okay, you got to get this book, man. It's going to help you understand that if you are scared of getting sick, you will get sick. If you truly believe that, cancer runs in your family, diabetes runs in your family, then you are really susceptible to that. And in this book are so many testimonials. Cancer runs in my family, guys. Diabetes runs in my family, okay? And I refuse to accept that. I'm making better choices, and therefore I'm getting a better experience on this earth, and I have better health than anybody in my family ever did, okay? So I am not going to be getting cancer in my lifetime. I'm not going to be suffering like them. I'm not going to be in a wheelchair like them. I'm not going to be suffering. I'm taking my health into my own hands. The Placebo, You Are the Placebo by Joe Dispenza. It has so many stories of people that were told they have cancer and they died within a few months. And then there's stories of people that were told they were healed and they were not healed and they got better in a few weeks. I'm not even fucking joking. You got to get this book. It will change your life. Oh my God. What the fuck? How many photos are in this fucking book? I don't know why I have a million photos in this book. Wow. You know what's funny? I have another photo of me from this day where I'm eating a hot dog. How cute is my sister? How fucking I miss her so much. She passed away a few years ago from complications of a brain tumor. Let me tell you, I miss her every single day. She's the cutest thing ever. Her name was Lisa. Now, next, we got Blessed and Unstoppable by Billy Alsbrooks. Please look him up on YouTube. He is like a fucking... He's a life changer. He's like a Goggins, okay? Check out Billy Alsbrooks. If he don't motivate you, nobody else will. This is a phenomenal book. Highly recommend it. Every single page is like dog-eared because it is phenomenal. Next, this is a book I'm actually reading currently, and it is really, really good, really life-changing. Outsmarting Reality by Neuro Knowledge, okay? Whew. I'm just going to read a tiny bit, but I don't even know where to start because there's just so much. There was something I wanted to read to you guys. Let me see if I could do it. Here's just one line. You can't sit in two chairs at once. It's either the old frequency or the new frequency. And a lot of my fruity cuties, they try to stay in the medical industry. They try to stay in the mainstream and try to go raw at the same time. And it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. You cannot sit in the two chairs at once. When you're anchored in your true identity, which is a materialization of God, you realize the world has nothing to offer you that you don't already possess within. From that place, you can become the source, not the seeker. Too many are seekers and too few are sourcers. Before you desire anything in reality, first become a source of it. Before you desire anything in reality, first become a source of it. Oh, this is good too. Don't let your desire for what you don't have blind you to the areas where you are already powerful. Whether it's communication, creativity, dancing, making money, attracting opportunities, solving problems, or making people laugh, there's something you do with ease that others admire or wish they could replicate. Only you know what this is, and don't be so foolish to think that there's nothing. Okay? Guys, you are a master manifester. I love this fucking book. You can't have what you need, but you can have anything you don't need. He talks a lot about manifestation. Oh my God. This book, I could just read it forever. I love, love, love. I just reread this book over and over. It's great. This is a great book. Outsmarting Reality by Neuro Knowledge. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Okay, now back to nutrition. Okay, so this guy taught me a lot, Dr. Laila Africa. Okay, I interviewed his wife. He is deceased now, but he has many, many books. Here's two that I recommend. I have all of his books. He has African Holistic Health and Nutricide. And I'm telling you right now, both these books, game changers. They will change your life, okay? It's a lot of hidden information in here. Read these in 2011. Really helped me to go raw and stay raw forever. Okay, next we have Relentless by Mr. Tim Grover. I know these are a lot of books, but put them on your list, boo. I promise you, you won't regret any of them. A lot of these are on Audible as well. Definitely not all of them, but a lot of them. This one is on Audible. This is a great book. It's by Tim Grover, who was the coach, the mental toughness coach for Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. So he knows a little something about winning and mental toughness, okay? From good to great to unstoppable. Highly recommend. Will change your life. Next, we have by Dr. Fred Bishi, Your Healthy Journey. Great book for anybody transitioning to a raw food diet. Highly recommend it. I love Dr. Fred Bishi. He's been raw over 50 years. He's from Long Island. So he's kind of like a, New Yorker, and he tells it like it is, and I fuck with him. I love him. Love, love, love him. If anything happened with me, he would be the doctor that I would go to. Modern Day Miracles is an amazing book I highly recommend for anybody looking to get inspired. And this book actually, Louise Hay, I'm so happy I met her before she passed. And I talked to her about the raw food diet, by the way. I met Louise Hay a long time ago in New York, and she inspired me to write my own version of this. So I actually have a few books as well, okay? And one of my books, this is called The Healing Powers of a Raw Vegan Diet, 100 Life-Changing Testimonials of what raw food can do. I actually wrote this book because of her inspiration. And this is 100 fruity cuties from all around the world that healed themselves, lost weight, reversed their diagnosis of cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer. Look at this fruity cutie. That would be Martha. Okay, I have a lot of different before and after photos in here of my fruity cuties. And yeah, she inspired. Oh, I got some photos of me too. Ew. Okay, Jeanette, get it, boo. And then this is me working out with my fruity cuties at Woodstock last year. How cute. Aww. But basically, she inspired me to write my own version, and I dedicated it to my mom, who did not live long enough to write her testimonial. And yeah, I highly recommend you get this book. It's one of my favorites with all my fruity cuties in there. Just, everybody who went raw and reversed their health issues. So yeah, I got some books on Amazon as well if you want to check them out. Raw Vegan Excuses 1 and 2. And then we got my recipe book and my beauty book, and I have a few others. Master Manifestor Journal and some gratitude journals and things like that. So check those out. I'll leave the link below. Okay, you got to have those in your collection, baby, but I highly recommend this one by Louise Hay. It's phenomenal. I love it so much, and I pick it up and I just read it to get inspired and know that people can heal and people are healing, and it's very, very, very inspiring, that book. Okay, the 4 Agreements, everybody needs to read. This is a classic. I just read this over and over and over again. Don't just read a book once. You can never get what you need by just reading it once. Another book that I read over and over again, because I have a lot of books in my collection, is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Absolutely love that book as well. Just read it over and over, or listen to it over and over and over again. Phenomenal. Okay, The Daylight Diet by Paul Neeson. I believe he actually calls it Nissan. Okay, but I say Neeson. But it's Paul Neeson. First of all, I love the cover with the grapes. This is a phenomenal book. Like, whoa. There's so much going on here. I can't even really tell you how much is in this book. It's just, whew, you're going to learn a lot. Trust me, you're going to learn a lot from Paul. He's very experienced, very knowledgeable. Here we go. Just because you have a good excuse does not eliminate the potential damage that results when you are not following a natural schedule. Yeah, basically this whole book is about eating when the sun is out and stopping when the sun goes down, and how it affects our digestion and our life and our health. Highly recommend it. Okay, next book. You got to get this one, baby. You got to get this one. The book on mental toughness by Andy Frisella. And especially you got to get this book because, your girl... Now, am I going to be able to find it easily? I don't know. Your girl is in the book, baby. I thought it was page 141. But apparently I don't have it earmarked. Why not? Why wouldn't I do the page where I'm in it? Well, anyway, one of my quotes is in the book, and I cannot find... 171, baby. Page 171. Looky right there. Yes, that's your girl, Jeanette D'Onofrio. In the book, baby. So check out 75 Hard, which is another book that I love by Andy Frisella. But this one includes 75 Hard, so it's the full trilogy of, his program that he does, which is starts with 75 Hard. The book on mental toughness by Andy Frisella. He's one of my business mentors. I absolutely love him. As a Man Thinketh, phenomenal book. It's just a little, 30 pages, and it's really, really, really good. Just read this over and over again. Oh my gosh. Finally, I could say so many more books, but I just love listening to and reading this book. It's just so fun. It's a really fun read, and this is what introduced me to David Goggins, actually. So Living with a Seal, 31 Days Training with the Toughest Man on the Planet. It was actually David Goggins who he hired to live with him for a month. Phenomenal. By the way, Jesse Itzler recommended a book called Fit for Life, which is another book that I highly recommend. So yeah, just a heads up, you got to get that book as well. He eats fruit till noon for the past 20-something years. Highly recommend. Check that out. And then I have a lot more books as well, but those are the top ones. There are a lot more that I could recommend. Love you guys so much. I'm looking real quick for some that I absolutely need to recommend to you. Oh yeah, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Oh yeah, you definitely need that. And of course, we're not going to end without the classic. Now, where is it? Oof. I got a lot more books in my room too, but we cannot forget about the classic mucusless diet healing system, baby. Okay? You cannot forget about that. Cleanse and Purify Thyself. That's a pretty good book as well that I got in 2011 to help me go raw. And if you recommend any books that I have not shown, please leave them down below. I really, really love to read. And I would love your recommendation. And yeah, love you guys so much. I'm sure there are books that that I need to... Diet for New America. Yes. That's a very important one too. But those are the best. Winning. Oh, yes, by Tim Grover. That's another good one. The Cause and Cure of Human Illness. That was a good one too, by Arnold Ehret. All right. Love you guys so much. We got to end it here because I have a lot more books that I'd recommend. Okay. Love you guys and see you soon. Bye.